While they're certainly not the most dynamic of duos, Noodle the Snake and Doodle the Bird star in Sumo Digital's first new IP. Whatever gave Sumo the idea of creating a snake platformer is anyone's guess, but the result is a truly unique collectathon that brings something new and fresh. Controlling Noodle is the first obstacle that players will face, as you won't just be holding a button to move forward. Noodle is, as if you hadn't already guessed, a snake, and snakes don't have legs. The right trigger will allow Noodle to gain some forward momentum. To truly make him move though, you'll need to wiggle the left stick left and right in order to move in a direction. At first it can be troublesome, and I often found myself coiled up in my own tail, but after a few minutes you eventually get the hang of it. The more you play and the more levels you finish, you'll be slowly introduced to other mechanics which allow you to traverse not only quicker but safer. Gripping around poles with the left trigger will see you steady yourself before reaching the next pole, while pressing B on the Switch version will see Noodle raise his head in order to make progress. It's a control system that I can foresee some people not clicking with. It's different and at times troublesome, but the more I played and the more I tried to overcome obstacles that I previously thought were impossible, the more rewarded I felt. It's the first time in a long time that I felt like I was learning a skill and improving the more I practiced, rather than just learning button prompts on a controller. It would have been easy for Sumo Digital to add a more simplified control scheme, but they persisted and it was time well spent. The controls make Snake Pass what it is. It's not a true platformer, but slithering your way up a set of bamboo poles is just as satisfying as jumping your way up a tower in a more traditional platform game. Doodle, the bird if you've already forgotten, can also help Noodle by holding his tail up, but I found that this only hindered me rather than helped. This might be down to my own skill level, and I'm sure others will find intuitive ways to use Doodle, but every time I tried this mechanic, I inevitably fell to my doom. At times the camera also didn't help with traversal, often not moving with Noodle as you snake around a large pillar. It's not something that you'll run into all the time, but there were a few times where I had to grab my hand around the controller in order to stay onto the scenery and plan my next high risk move to the top. Snake Pass's 15 levels over 4 worlds provides increasing challenges and a nice steady rise in difficulty. While it won't take too long to collect the gemstones in every level, it will be a lengthy game for those looking to collect everything. You'll see easy to recognise blue balls litter the levels, which, on the whole, will be easy to pick up with a few testing your slithering skills. In order to progress to the next level, you'll need to find 3 different coloured gemstones and take them to the end of the level gate, which then allows you to transcend, literally, to the next stage. For those who want a bit more of a challenge though, there's also 5 medals to collect in every level. These will often test you, hiding sometimes in plain sight in seemingly unreachable positions, while others will hide in the depths, only viewable to the most ardent explorers. Accompanying you on your journey will be the smooth sounds of David Wise, composer of the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze soundtrack, as well as many others. It adds a calming atmosphere to the game and makes it a relaxing experience throughout. The Switch version of Snake Pass is also a great game to play on the go. The pick up and play nature of it means that you can easily jump in and complete a level or chase collectibles while waiting for the train home. You shouldn't see noticeable differences in the graphical fidelity between the consoles due to the nature of the game either, and for the same price. Please be aware that we've only tried the Switch version so far, but we'd favour it over the others just for portability. It's charming, relaxing, and can also provide a challenge. Snake Pass is a wonderful game to get lost in for a little while, and if you can pick it up on the Switch, you've got a title that is great to play on the TV and on the go.